here at the Loft Creative Studios. We flew down this morning. I've been hinting at calter for a while, but I haven't got the chance to properly sit down or just really explain where the brand is at. For those of you who don't know, calter is my clothing brand, and this is everything that we've been working on for the last 2 years. So I've been in the fashion space for a while. I worked in fashion e-commerce building websites for 10 years, and then I've been in socials for honestly as long as I can remember. And I never really thought I would have my own brand. I've always had it in the back of my mind and always thought it would be amazing to do, but I know how big of a process this is, and when I do something, I really want to do it right. Working in socials for so long, my job was really to bring other brands' visions to life. I've always been someone who's super considerate around how I design my life, and so really this clothing brand is an extension of that. I want calter to really embody everything that I believe and everything that I would want in a brand. Let me take you through all the pieces in release one. The first piece that I designed in the collection was the pleated shorts. I wanted something that was wide through the leg, had a nice deep pleat and a center seam down the back to give it structure. I hate when I pull a pair of shorts out and it's all crinkled. So fabric selection was a really important part of these. The waistband is also semi-elasticated, so if you want to size up for a longer fit, you can. Next piece up is the volume shirt. I wanted something that fit a bit shorter but had room for the shoulders and the chest. This is probably the easiest piece of the release. It can be buttoned up on the way to dinner or it can be worn open at the beach. It's also a 100% organic cotton poplin and the color is just perfect. It honestly goes with so many things. This is definitely one of my favorite pieces of the collection. And then we have the pleated shirt. This is one of the more detailed pieces of the release. It has a hidden pocket and it has pleats on the arm to taper in at the elbows. Button-up shirts are normally more of a traditional piece, so I thought this was a way to bring a more interesting sort of element. I love this shade of blue and I saw it a lot when I was traveling through Korea and Japan. It is also a mid-weight 100% organic cotton poplin. Coming to the next piece, which I am calling the stamp tee. So the name comes from the fact that I've used a stamp marking on the back, which is a nod to old garment markings and stamps that they traditionally used to use. Now the thing with me for a t-shirt is it always comes down to fabric. I like something that can hold its structure. I didn't want something too cropped, but I did want it shorter through the body to really accentuate that silhouette. The fabric is a 305 GSM cotton jersey. This one is a great base to have in the collection, and we are also bringing out in an off-white. These are the photos of Wilson that we took in studio. This one is called the Studio Cap. It is a mid-profile, shortened brim with the calter embroidery on the side. It's made of a nice cotton twill, has a snapback with the custom flag tag, got custom inner taping on the inside, and underneath the headband, it has reinforced mesh, which really makes it that much more comfortable when you're wearing it. When I was designing these, I wanted something that didn't overpower the outfit and could be the perfect daily cap. All right, guys, so we are in Melbourne. If you saw yesterday, we were doing the calter content shoot. Obviously, we've already done the e-com shoot, but I wanted to do a content shoot as well, which is a bit of me talking through the collection and just kind of showing you guys a little bit deeper. For the rest of Melbourne, it's honestly a bit of fun. We're just going to go to a bunch of cafes, a bunch of stores. Last time we were in Melbourne, we were here for Ralph Lauren at the tennis, and we didn't really get to do too much. It was like really in and out. So this time we're going to take it a little bit slower. We're staying at Melbourne Place at the moment, which is stunning. You've always got to film the first tip of the matcha. We are headed to Hector's Deli, which is our favorite place in Melbourne. We just popped home for a little reset. We're in South Melbourne visiting Swap. There is a new Swap here. We've been to the one that's in Collingwood, but we haven't been to this Swap here before. And we love Swap. Swap is really cool and it's way better in Melbourne. There's one in Brisbane, but it's just not the same. We are in Swap in Collingwood at the moment. We went to the one in South Melbourne yesterday, which was probably the coolest store I've ever been to. It's not as big as the one in South Melbourne. The South Melbourne one is huge. I've seen this on Answers before. I'm pretty sure the brand like went under. And then I have these Our Legacy jeans.
Work hard, play hard, work hard, repeat. Free soul, repetition, so hard for me. I focus on payoff and often that don't come round.
Welcome back. Good morning from Bali. I feel like I'm always introducing these in some crazy place, but my life at the moment is a lot of go, go, go and travel, which definitely can't complain about. It is a week after my clothing brand launched and it has been the most crazy, I want to say almost month before that, like doing the shoot, getting everything ready, building a whole website, all the stuff that goes into launching a brand. And I really, really want to catch you guys up on that. But we are back in one of our favorite places. Me and Eb spent so much time in Bali over the last few years, and we had a bit of a break, but it is always so good to be back. As soon as I land here, smell the incense, jump on the back of a moped, it is honestly my happy place. We're here for around 10 days. We have 2 friends' birthdays. We came to Canggu for a few nights. We wanted to stay in a really nice villa. I'll give you guys a little tour of this place. It's called Sojourn. It is unreal. If you know me by now, you know I love my chrome sort of brutalist architecture. This place is bang on. It's awesome. So we have 2 nights here. The rest of Ebbs' friends are coming over tonight, actually. So we're going to meet up with them down in Uluwatu. I'm still honestly buzzing after launch. It was such an amazing feeling. It's something that I've done for other people for so long, help them sell their products and build their brands. And just to be able to do that for myself and feel that feeling, send out products to you guys is the most surreal feeling in the world. If any of you did purchase from my launch, you're the best. Let me know what you think of the pieces, and I can't wait to see photos of everyone wearing it. We're gonna head out now and grab a coffee, and then I'll show you around the villa. This is the kitchen. It is pretty much all stainless steel. There's a blue dining table. Wouldn't be my first pick, but it kind of works. 2 big couches. And then coming to the stairs with the dodgy concrete on the side, there is a first room downstairs here. And coming up the stairs, you have like a skylight down the middle, and then 3 bedrooms along here. This is the first one. This one is where we put all our bags, so it's a bit of a mess. And then the last room, because I really have to go, is the master. This one's massive, and it's got like a rooftop. Stainless steel console, Japanese painting, and some side chairs. Honestly, probably our favorite stay I think we've ever had in Bali. Like, it is so comfortable, so clean. It's a week since I last picked up the camera. We're actually back in Canggu now. We spent the last 7 days down in Uluwatu. We had 3 friends' birthdays, so it was pretty go, go, go. We love Uluwatu so much. We actually spend a lot more of our time in Bali in Uluwatu now. We have 3 more days here, which means I need to lock into some work. When I left you guys, I was talking about recapping on my launch, and I never really got into that. So I thought I could go through that quickly now, but first I'll show you where we're staying. We've actually stayed at this place before. It's called Further, and it's in, how do you say it? Pereranen? Pereranen. We have no idea how to say that. Anyway, coming back to my launch. So it's probably 2 weeks now since the launch. It went so much better than I could have anticipated. I was quietly confident, like I had a lot of faith in my products, but I didn't expect the majority of things to sell out in like the first 30, 45 minutes. There was only a few odd sizes left the few days after. It's really nice after spending so long designing products and looking at them myself, wearing them myself, being able to actually see other people wear them and other people enjoy them as much as I do. I want to keep that gap as small as possible between collections, but the nature of clothing is just a slow process in general. Like from when you first sample to getting a product live, it is honestly like at least 3-4 months. I need to start planning because I am going to Europe about the time that I plan to do the next launch. So I've been talking to a whole bunch of 3PLs. If you don't know what a 3PL is, that is a third-party logistics, and that's just kind of, once you move on from shipping products yourself, you get someone else to do it. With that, I just want to make sure that they're willing to take the same level of care that I have for the product and the packaging. I receive so many good messages about the packaging, and that's just something I want to improve on, not take a step back on as I offload some of the work. We've got 3 more days here in Bali. It's already our last day here in Bali. I cannot believe how fast the time has gone. Normally, it's just me and Ebs chilling and working, so it seems to go a bit slower, but because I've had so many friends here, so many dinners, so much to really do, time has just flown. I want to show you Macaulay because this place is unreal. We stayed here 2 years ago. So it is just a little 1 bedroom, and it is very exposed to the outdoors. This is the pool. So basically you have like the kitchen area, nothing really closes here. And then the bedroom is up here. If you look down, the pool's down there, then you've got these stairs, bathrooms up there, which you can't actually see through right now. And then the bedroom basically opens out into the jungle, and the pool's down there. The last time I was here was actually when I got Bali Belly for the first time, and it was probably the worst 24 hours of my life. So we thought we had to do a little bit of a redemption trip, come back to the same place. Every morning I've been having, this is not an ad by the way, I just really love these things, these Sodi hydration packs. I always have electrolytes in the morning. Ever since I started having one with like a liter of water first thing, it makes me feel like I'm a big coffee drinker, and I always have a coffee in the morning. But if I can smash one of these things first thing, I feel a million times better. And then when I do have my coffee, I'm not really half dehydrated.